Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the happiest episode of Happy Hour Podcast, this side of the Nut House.
We're kind of bringing it back a little bit with the happy hour ween, but it's now
Happy Christmas, Ween?
happy hour weenmas.
Sure.
Happy hour weenmas. Miss Ween. I don't know.
So this week we like Tab said, we are kind of taking it back to the spooky stuff a little bit and doing Christmas horror movies. And who better to do that with than Justin from Wheel of Horror?
Hey everybody.
What's up, man?
Good, man. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being on. It's good to have you.
Of course.
I'm super excited.
Yes.
I mean, people know that I like the spooky and scary movies and horror movies, and people know that you love the scary movies, the scory movies.
I love scurry movies.
Scory movies.
Scurvy movies.
Scurvy.
That's pirate horror.
Arr.
So yeah, but no, we love Christmas, we love horror, and what better way to combine the two than to make Christmas horror?
Really bad movies. I'm sorry.
Some of them are.
No, well, yeah, some.
But some of them are pretty, like we found out today, pretty awesome.
Yes. I will say, you were like, I'm not really into this. And then the ending happened and you were like, oh my God.
No, I liked it. There were aspects of it I like. And the movie I'm talking about, and I actually saw on Twitter that, Justin, you were watching this, and that is A Christmas Horror Story.
Yeah, I literally watched that, I think yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ending, dude, the ending was sick. It was my favorite part.
It was awesome twist. What a twist.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I mean, the whole time you think Santa is fighting off like possessed elves, and it's just like a crazy dude in a mall killing everybody.
Yeah, he's just serial killer.
Fucking awesome.
And well, spoiler.
Krampus.
Well, no, not Krampus, but the Norm, the Santa Claus.
Yeah, where he thought it was Krampus that he was trying to kill, and the guy was like, Norman, please don't kill me.
It's this little dweeby guy that works at a mall.
Did you recognize his voice from anything?
I did.
Who?
That is Beast.
Yeah.
From the 1990s X-Men cartoon.
Dude, I love that cartoon.
Same.
I remember being like, I don't know, 8, 9, and every Saturday morning I would turn on like, I think it was like FX.
Fox.
Yeah, it's like Fox cartoons,
Fox.
And just the opening was sick, and seeing Cyclops finish it like blasting. Oh, so cool.
Oh, dude, that whole intro was fucking rad. The theme song was
fire.
It's iconic.
Yep.
It is iconic. Oh my God, I love it. But yeah, no, Christmas Horror Story. Wow. That was a surprise. That was a surprise good.
I mean, literally, we just finished it before we came up here. And
yeah, like 20 minutes ago.
I really like the way that they incorporated the different types of Christmas that people have, like the virgin having a baby.
Yeah.
And then, you got Krampus, and then you've got what the fuck, little gremlin things, what are they called? Chitter? No, chatter?
Changelings.
Chitterlings.
Chitlins.
Chitlins.
That's food.
That's pig butthole. But and then they brought in, of course, like the Krampus and then Santa Claus. Like they kind of like merged not all, but most of our Christmas lore.
But you also get horror lore into it. You have possession.
You
have paranormal.
A lot of religious backgrounds for the histories is scary.
Right. But I mean, like, you have Christmas themes mixed with horror themes combined.
Yeah, you have the ghost
creature, which is Krampus, creatures, the hospital or church cult thing. There was ghosts, and then the little boy. You have possession.
Yeah, I liked it, and it was definitely cool that it had those three aspects. But the only thing that I had an issue with is each one of those different side stories could have been a movie in its own.
Right.
And it was a lot of potential information within an hour and 40 minutes, because 1 minute you've got, the little changeling who's like stabbing the dad and trying to kill the dad. And then it shifts over to Santa fighting off elves. And then it shifts to like this girl who's possessed, and I'm just like, what is going on?
Too much bouncing.
Yeah, it almost felt like a watered down version of Trick or Treat.
Yeah, this was a Canadian release.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet, dude. Someone commented that it was part of an anthology on my Twitter yesterday, but I tried looking it up and like I couldn't find what the series was. Like, what's the second one?
We might have to dig into that one.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want more of it.
If it's
I
an
enjoyed it.
anthology.
But if a movie like that had a sequel, I feel like the sequel or any others would not be nearly as good.
You could tell that all of the budget was put into William Shatner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 75% of the budget was just to pay for William Shatner's maybe 10 minutes.
Star Trek Radio with James Kirk.
Yeah, I don't know why they had Shatner in there. I mean, it was cool to have him in there, but I feel like they could have done a lot more with that budget that they paid him for.
Yeah. I think it's because they wanted to have like a big name in there to draw a bigger crowd, like a bigger audience.
I mean, look at the movie
Like,
that
holy
we were
shit.
on.
Like, holy shit, William Shatner's in this. Yeah, let's fucking watch it.
I mean, the movie that we worked on that had been taken 10 fucking years to release.
That was supposed to have Corey Feldman in it.
That
never
the producer literally worked 4 jobs
Yeah.
to save up money to pay for Corey Feldman. He wanted $50,000, 25 or 30 up front and 20 after he was done.
Yeah.
And he took the money and never showed his face.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Corey Feldman, though, dude.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mal from the Goonies.
we tried to watch Silent Night,
Oh, the 80s.
the 80s Silent Night, and it hurt to watch.
Yeah. And that was a first time watch for me.
Yeah, mine too.
Did you like Silent Night, Justin?
Are you talking about the original?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have not seen that one.
See, I didn't know they made a remake until literally like 20 minutes ago. And it said 2012, and I'm like, maybe we should have watched that one instead.
Yeah. That's
Well, there's a 2021 version with Keira Knightley as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
that one, it's labeled a
drama comedy.
a drama, drama comedy or
A dramedy.
Yeah.
something like that.
Did you watch it?
I have not seen that one either.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them. There was a TV movie in 2002. It says there's a 2023 one.
God, there's a lot of Silent Nights that you got to figure out which one it is that you're wanting to see.
And then Silent Night 2,
Silent
we didn't
Night, Deadly Night.
the second one, we
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to watch that one, but I
Yeah.
know it has a line in it that you and Jace were quoting downstairs.
Garbage Day. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That line is so dumb, but so funny and iconic in horror.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the original Krampus?
No.
It's I think, let me see, what year was that? It was 2000. You haven't seen the 2015 one with
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
Scott?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
God, yes.
With the direct Michael Daugherty, the guy that did Trick or Treat direct. Yeah.
fucking love that movie.
Love
Yeah,
it.
I watched it again yesterday. We did an episode a long time ago, and dude, I just kind of forgot how it ended. And
Mhm.
it's funny you mentioned A Christmas Horror Story, because I also like the ending the most about this, because it had that kind of bright light in the background behind each character. And I was like, this is either a dream or like it's not real. And then when it faded out, I was like, holy shit, it's a snow globe.
Yeah.
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 Loved it. Like that I love Krampus so much. The acting in it is fucking brilliant.
Plus, you get like Toni Collette is
That's- yeah.
a goddess to me. I love her. I'm a huge fan of Toni Collette films. And
Well,
I thought
I-
she was awesome with Adam Scott.
Adam
Scott.
Yeah. I like
Ben Wyatt.
David Koechner.
Kochner?
Yeah, that guy from Anchorman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whammy.
I will say I like the Krampus from Christmas Horror Story, like how he's like that demon goat monster, more
Yeah.
than how it's portrayed as he's like this like dead skeleton dude.
Well, the one thing that I didn't know and Mike brought to my attention when we watched it last week is the reason why Krampus's face is like an old man, saggy faced old man, is because that is supposed to be Santa's face as a mask on top of him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's
so
yeah,
that
that's
made
a
more
mask.
sense.
Yeah, it's Santa's face. He like apparently he I was reading like the behind the scenes facts on it from IMDb, and it said that Krampus had actually killed Santa and wore his face. Like as like a war thing.
Yeah, that's why
Like,
the mouth never moved. And
yeah.
I'm just watching that part where he's got the cousin and the little boy is standing there and he's like, take me instead. And Krampus turns around and it's like there's noises coming from his mouth, but his face isn't moving. This is ridiculous. Like they have this big, huge budget for this movie and they can't even make his fucking mouth move. And then Mike's like, oh, it was a mask. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that makes sense now.
Yeah, it's Santa's, like he killed Santa and wore his face.
Okay, they had some leather face going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which I
That's
thought
cool.
that's like a cool element to bring to Krampus because
Yeah.
like if you ever read about him, like the actual folklore that like that never happened, but so adding that little thing in, like it almost makes Krampus like they added to the evil.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, the
by
cool thing
doing
is the folklore behind Krampus is he would just do the opposite of Santa, right? So if you were
Yeah.
bad, all he would do is just put like coal under your Christmas tree or whatever, and
Put
then
it
they
in your
somehow
stocking,
they somehow turned him into this goat killer where he just butchered people.
He butchered your parents in front of you and left you the only one alive to
Yeah.
tell the story.
And then threw kidnapping into the mix.
Yes.
Yeah, like in A Christmas Horror Story when the family was running through the forest in the snow, and you just see this like spiked scorpion chain come out and stab him in the gut. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Like,
Oh
and that
my
came
God.
out of nowhere. Like that was a pretty like
Yeah.
that was pretty solid effect.
That yes. I was not prepared for that. And then when it like busts through the window
Yeah.
and grabbed him by the throat, pulled him out.
Yeah, that
Oh,
guy
from
got
the
messed
church.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. I liked that a lot. That was really cool.
It was super like really good movie. Like I was going into it expecting it to be trash. Most of the Christmas movies that we have watched have been trash.
Most of them, yeah. But there's a lot of good ones out there. I actually, hot take, I am not a fan of Gremlins.
Like Gremlins 1?
Both.
Dude, how do you know everybody likes Gremlins? How do you not like
I just don't like Gremlins.
I haven't watched Gremlins since I was a kid, so I can't weigh in on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool because you got this kid. He's got the little what's his name, Gizmo, and he's the nice one. And then I don't know. It's entertaining.
Gets him wet. I know that much. He gets him wet.
Gizmo is adorable. I'll say that much. Gizmo is adorable.
Yeah,
he is precious.
Definitely where the Furbies idea came from.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. 100%.
It's literally the same thing.
Furbies are terrifying.
You don't get Furbies wet after you buy them at Target and Walmart.
No, you burn them because they're evil.
No, that doesn't work.
Oh, funny story. Oh my God, this is so funny. Okay, so Alec, our co-host that you know, had a Furby in I think it was high school. It must have been like maybe 8th or 9th grade, right? And I was sleeping over his house, and we're staying up late playing video games, and we were going to bed, and he had this Furby that was on like his bookshelf, and it was like the middle of the night. We're sleeping, and it just starts talking. And like they're only supposed to respond if you like talk to it or like touch it, and you're like, "Hey, Furby," and it's just like Furby. But like it's just sitting there, and it was just like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Yo, this is fucking crazy."
Mom, can you come pick me up?
It's alive.
Have you guys seen Christmas Bloody Christmas?
We made 32 minutes in and said, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah.
Why? What did it for you?
The shitty acting.
Oh my God, the acting is, and
it's like one of our movies.
Turn the fucking Christmas lights on the set down. It's so bright. Like it was starting to get annoying.
It was so neon.
It's tough because you guys made it a half an hour in, and the first 20-ish minutes is just literally the two main actors talking. So like
Yeah.
nothing happens, which we did an episode on it, and that was my biggest
You did?
complaint. Yeah. That's
And
my
I
biggest
listened to it.
complaint is because it's an hour and a half long and almost 30 minutes of it. So almost a third of it is literally them just BS talking and they
And
hype
beating
up
each other up.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's cool if you watch the middle and end because it's a Terminator Santa literally butchering people, but
See,
I
I
can
told you we
see
should have just pushed through.
We'll finish it.
if you push through it, it's entertaining, but I do see your point.
And one of my biggest ones is like the animatronic sounds over the top of him walking is like
The loud robot noises.
like you can't hear shit. Like you know a chick is getting fucked in the other room, and all you hear is oh God. Like what the hell?
Okay,
Turn the
so
robot down.
if you listen to the episode, then you already know some of our complaints about that. Like there's
Mhm.
this one part where they're literally in the car talking and he steps on the car. And keep in mind, this is like a massive robot.
Mhm.
And they like don't realize it until like 3 Mississippis in. And if this was real life, the second he like touched the car, you'd be like, oh fuck, fucking robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say? Or what did I say? The lead actress, you were like, oh my God, is that Sherry Moon Zombie? I said, no, that's Dollar Tree Sherry Moon Zombie.
Which
She reminded me a little bit of Sherry.
Yeah,
Well,
it's wish list.
I saw somebody
And
was
Sherry
talking
Moon
about
Zombie
it.
is trash. Anyway.
Somebody was talking about it on Twitter today, and I saw a comment that it said that this movie is like a bunch of Rob Zombie fans got together and tried to make a Rob Zombie movie.
Well, one of the actors that's in it has been in a lot of Rob Zombie movies too.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was the
I think it was the sheriff with the
yes.
what are they called? Oh, handlebar.
The handlebar
mustache.
mustache. And didn't he play in the Munsters?
Yes.
I think you guys mentioned that too, is that he was in the Munsters.
Well,
I
haven't
didn't
seen
see that though
Monsters.
because I heard it was like atrocious. So.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys didn't do an episode on that new Monsters, did you?
Alec mentioned it, but like I
You
literally
shut that shit down.
Yeah,
like-
I saw so many people being like, I wanted to stab my eyeballs out. So I was like, oh, I can't do this.
We want people to like us, not hate us.
Right. We want people to listen to this episode. So if we do that, we better not.
No.
We better not cover that one.
No.
Let's let that one go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say taking it back to Krampus.
Yes.
I kind of want to take it back to Krampus since I know we suck. We haven't seen Christmas Bloody Christmas, and everybody's like, it's the best movie in the world. And like my Twitter feed the past 3 days has been nothing but
Christmas
Bloody Christmas.
Well, it's the new thing, and it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
I do want. My plan was to do. Our next movie was going to be The Mean One. Have you heard of that?
I want to
Yes,
see
the
that
new
so
Grinch.
damn bad.
the-
I wanna
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
God.
Which is also the Grinch is the main actor who's Art the Clown and Terrifier.
Oh, is it?
Really?
Yeah.
Same dude?
So same dude. So yeah, I wanted to see that, and the plan
Mm.
was it was supposed to be released in streaming, just because I just would rather sit on my couch. But now it's
Yes.
not, and I was
They're-
like, shit.
Is it going straight to theaters?
I think it. When I googled it last night, it said it's only going to be in theaters indefinitely as of now.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
It's actually playing at the Regal in New Albany
Right now?
right now.
It looks sick
Oh,
though.
shit.
I mean,
Oh man, that's super like, yeah.
I still want to see Violent Night.
I am dying to see Violent Night.
Did you see Violent Night?
oh, this sounds familiar. Let me look.
David
it up.
Harborough.
David Harborough, Santa Claus. it
Oh
just
no
came out.
no. So okay, so I just moved into a new house and we're like still getting set up. So I can't like go to the theater yet because my dogs.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to watch everything on streaming, and unfortunately, Violent Night and The Mean One are not
Yep.
streaming yet.
Ugh.
But-
Yep.
I love
Yeah.
David Harborough, and Violent Night looks sick.
It looks dope.
Oh my gosh. I mean, what did they say? It was like James Bond and
It's like a John Wick Christmas.
yeah.
There's a ton of cool people. It's got John Leguizamo. I definitely said that
Leguizamo?
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Alex Hassel from The Boys. And then I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cam Gigandet.
Yeah.
He is in Never Back Down, the fighting movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's sick. I really wish it was streaming, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It looks so
it
good.
really does.
So
it really
good.
does.
David Harbour as Santa Claus, like, dude, sign me all the way up. In a Christmas action movie, yeah, dude.
That's never mind.
I'm in.
What about Die Hard?
Not a Christmas movie.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these are yes or no answers.
Uh-huh.
Does Die Hard 1 take place during Christmas?
No. Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Okay. Does he mention the word Christmas in the movie?
Well, I've seen other movies that just they say Christmas in them.
Does the office employees do they stay late for a Christmas party?
I don't know. I haven't seen Die Hard in a very long time.
It's a Christmas movie, man.
I like the movie.
It's
I
a
do
Christmas
like it.
movie.
I do. I think Die Hard is a great movie. I just don't think it's a Christmas movie. It doesn't have that Christmas time vibe.
It's got a
me.
Christmas tree in it.
Well, Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey's last name in that is Christmas. Does that make Dumb and Dumber a Christmas
It has
movie?
snow in it, so
And it has
yes,
snow.
it has snow in it, and
There's pine trees.
It's like life's biggest mystery if
It
Die Hard
is.
is a Christmas movie or not.
That question will never get answered correctly
Ever.
It will be the longest lasting debate until the end of days. That question will go unanswered. Like where everybody agrees.
oh yeah, no, it's
It
always
is a 50-50 split. Yes, and
actually no, it's more like 60-40.
It depends on who you're asking.
Out of the bullshit that you started on Facebook.
I say it just as I have this video. It's from Bruce Willis's roast, and he at the end of his monologue, he says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And every year on December 1st, every year I post that video and I get so much shit.
That's why I'm saying it's like 60-40 or even 70-30.
I get a lot of shit. And everyone's like, now people are always sending me videos. This is a Christmas movie. Here's why. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, if it is for you, then cool. But for me,
doesn't Bruce Willis even say like "Merry Christmas, motherfucker" as he kills somebody or something, or goes like "Ho ho ho"?
He says "ho ho ho."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. For it to be a Christmas movie for me, it has to have a Christmas vibe. It does not give that. It gives off an action movie vibe, just a regular action movie vibe. just a Bruce Willis movie. I like it. I like Die Hard, but
Told you.
Oh, did you set that up?
This was pre-planned. Yeah,
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I said between us, don't post anything and don't say anything. I said, "Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?" And I said, "Bring it up on the show and see Mike."
I think Lethal Weapon is more of a Christmas movie.
Oh
than Die Hard.
Jesus!
But that's neither here nor there.
Anyway,
so
I'm gonna bring up. Have you ever seen Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale?
no, I haven't even heard of that.
So we were scrolling through, different websites that are like, oh, Christmas horror movies, and this came up, and it was supposedly amazing.
If you're fluent in Finnish, then you can watch it.
But it's but they have subtitles. I know you don't like to read subtitles. You don't like subtitles.
I like to read books, not read movies. If I
Oh,
want to
okay.
read a movie, I'll just read the script.
The 2010 one in the Corveturi Mountains.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks
And it's
cool.
a horror comedy hybrid, and it's supposedly like Santa comes back and he's pissed off, like they excavate his body.
Yeah.
We didn't make it that far. I mean, I was pretty trashed, and you just said fuck this.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, fuck this movie.
Is it possible that it was in English and you were just so drunk you thought it was Swedish?
No, that's her. I hadn't had anything to drink. I'm sitting on the couch, like I'm like, is there literally anything else we can watch?
All right, so
isn't this?
you both were watching it. One of
Mhm.
you was drunk, one of you was sober, and both of you did not like it.
But you had been drinking also.
Yep.
You had a few beers. I'm like, no, I can't with this. This is dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
It's-
after I recorded Unfortunate Horse.
Yeah.
It's
so
tough. Subtitles and me have a weird. I have to be in a certain mood if I need to like read for an hour 45 minutes straight.
Yes.
Like action movies is tough because you're like constantly looking up and down and you're missing people getting kicked in the face and stuff.
The only subtitle movie that you actually really like is Train to Busan.
I love
Oh,
Train to Busan.
Love that
That's
movie.
incredible. Yeah.
Can't wait for the sequel.
I don't need to hear the dialogue. I can just watch the action unfold before me, and I'm happy because that
Is there-
movie rocks.
Is there a date for the sequel release?
Last summer was the original.
Yeah, that's
release
true.
date,
Oh,
this past
man.
summer.
Okay. Is it supposed to take place right after like the train gets to wherever it's supposed to go?
I think it's supposed to pick up like moments after the first one ended.
Okay.
Right.
Like it's a
Why does that say
Kickoff
Peninsula?
oh, is it? They changed it. It's at a
It
different
came out in
location.
2020 and it says Peninsula. When I searched Train to Busan 2, it didn't get anything.
Yeah.
We'll Train to sequel. No. I guess it looks like a fan film, but anyway.
We'll see.
Ick.
So are there any Christmas horror films that you're really into?
Let's see. I was just talking about this with Alec actually, how I've had this like well, have you guys seen Santa's Sleigh?
With Bill Goldberg?
Yeah.
I have.
I
Oh
have
my
not.
god. So dude, I loved it. Like everyone said it was gonna be so stupid, and we did an episode last year on it. And I just find movies where there's like massive people, like Goldberg is just huge and jacked, and in a funny like Santa outfit murdering people. Like
Oh, dude, he goes ape shit on everybody in that movie.
I love it. The beginning where like Corky or whatever, and who is it? I think it's the nanny, right? Was in there.
Yeah.
Who?
She
The
would-
Fran Drescher?
Yeah, Fran Drescher.
Yeah, they're all having dinner or whatever, and he just butchers them. It was incredible.
Yeah. Dude, that movie is gory. That is a blood fest. I
Well,
love
sounds
it.
like I need to watch it.
We watched it
Oh.
together like 11 years ago.
Well, I don't remember because that was 11 years ago.
Yeah, I just remember because it had Goldberg in it.
Mm.
It's not a good like plot, but like the gore in it it's pretty solid for that.
Makes up for it.
Yeah. It's like Christmas morning and Santa is just fed the fuck up. Like fuck this
Yeah.
holiday, fuck these kids. I am done. I quit.
Yeah. So that conversation I was having with Alec was I was telling him I found this real interest in the Christmas like Santa genre aspect of horror where he's killing people. Like I don't know why I like it so much. It's something about like families coming together and they're all happy and kids want presents and shit, and then they all just die. And it's just there always is a little bit of humor in these movies, and I think it's so good.
Really good one-liners too.
Oh yeah. Have you guys seen Puka
No.
I'm not.
on Hulu?
No. What is that?
It's about this dude who he's a mascot, right? He plays this mascot, and then a toy is made from the mascot, and the toy basically comes to life around Christmas, and it's killing everybody. And you got it's on Hulu. Check it out.
Okay.
Gremlins though,
Bloomhouse. Puka is a Bloomhouse thing.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a Bloomhouse.
It's got to be good then.
Yeah. If it is,
It's
Jason Blum
also
did it.
it's a show too, so they made both, but the show is definitely good. I still am supposed to see. Have you heard of Red Snow that came out last Christmas time?
We scrolled past it.
Is that the one with Dee Wallace that we
No.
were about to watch?
No.
earlier? No, what
That
was
one's
that?
Red Christmas or
Red
something.
Christmas,
or
yeah,
Red.
with Dee Wallace.
Oh, shit piss.
Red Snow, you said it's called?
Yeah, it's about vampires.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it's a vampire Christmas movie.
Yeah, these people are like trapped in a cabin. I meant to see it last year and totally forgot. But it looks sick.
Okay. And it's on, what's it on?
Oh, I'm not sure anymore.
Hold on, I'm
I
looking.
think it was Amazon.
Red Snow?
Yeah.
Nico Bellamy.
Oh, you know what? I've heard of this. It's free on Vudu and Amazon.
Well, Voodoo, you got all those ads that
It's
you got
free on Vudu, Amazon, Plex, and Freevee, whatever Freevee is.
Who knows?
Another free streaming service.
There's
I
another
guess.
one that we definitely need to
Oh,
watch.
Freevee is owned by Amazon. Have you seen?
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Oh my God, what's the name of the movie?
Which one?
The one we watch every year with the kids.
Better Watch Out.
Better Watch Out. Thank you.
No, let me look.
Oh,
dude, it's
my
dope.
God! It's like, oh, suspenseful. There's a killer, and oh, the twist.
Yeah, it's got a twist.
It's the twist, and it's not ending twist. It's like middle of the movie twist.
Yeah, and then everything there. One of the things, without spoiling it, trying not to split, it does answer the question from Home Alone: does the paint can trap work?
Is this the?
Oh yeah, they did.
They do it.
The 2016 one. Is that what you're referring to? Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Oh God, Peter.
Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton is in it. He plays the dad.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Anytime that we can tell somebody about it,
yeah,
it's fantastic.
That's one of the reasons I get really excited for Christmas time is because we get to watch this fucking movie like whatever we want. I want to watch it year round, but I don't like watching Christmas movies outside of Christmas because it's a weird vibe on me that I don't like. It's so good.
Yeah, I just saved that.
We probably should have been like, hey, watch this.
If you have Peacock, it's on there.
I
think it's also free on somewhere in Amazon. Yeah, just search it on Peacock and it's in there.
Oh my gosh, I can't
dope.
like the acting is fantastic.
Yeah,
these are kids that back then you wouldn't have heard of them.
Yeah, it's good. It's so good.
Yeah.
And like the plot twist happens like right at the smack center of the movie,
and then it continues through.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the bio says. Yeah, it happens right in the middle.
Yeah. So as soon as you get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it.
So
okay, I feel like we're missing. I wanted to ask you guys if you thought this counted as a horror movie. Nightmare Before Christmas.
I knew somebody was gonna bring that up.
It's a Christmas movie to me.
It is a Christmas movie. Is it a good Christmas movie? No.
Depends how old you are.
Yeah. If you're a kid, then yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, if you're over the age of 20, though, you shouldn't be infatuated with it.
It may base your whole personality around that one movie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm Sally. I'm Jack Skellington.
We're not naming names of people we know, but if you're listening to this, you know who you are.
Bingo. My. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Tim Burton film, so people love that.
Yeah. Overrated.
Yeah, she absolutely hates it. But see, Gunnar loves that movie.
And I will suck it up. Us and AJ from Dad's on Dayquil.
Yes.
You went to bed and AJ and me and Gunnar sat and watched Nightmare Before Christmas because Gunnar wanted to.
I was feeling sick that night.
And so we sat up and watched it. And I'll watch it for Gunnar. I'll play the soundtrack. I mean, for the love of God, I've played Oogie Boogie at a haunted house that was
played
flipped.
Oogie Boogie before.
I have.
The costume was pretty sick.
The costume was awesome. And I mean, that was fun, especially having like people fangirl and adults. That was a little weird. That was a little weird of the adults fangirling and like, oh my God, it's Oogie Boogie. You're shorter than I expected. I was like, that's not my fault, baby.
Again, if you're listening to this, you know who you are.
But yeah, no, I would consider it a Christmas movie. It's leaning more towards Christmas.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's Christmas is in the title, so I figured you agreed. What about Black Christmas? Have you guys seen those?
That's what I was about to say.
Which one?
1974 and 2006.
The 1974 was originally titled Silent Night, Evil Night.
Yes.
Threw me the fuck off. I was like, ooh, another Christmas movie. And then it said Margot. It said Margot Kidder. And I went, what? She was in 74 Black Christmas. What is this?
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, we rechanged the title.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, on Amazon, they have it under its original title.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Indiana Jones, right?
Margot Kidder?
No, Margot Kidder was in the original Amityville Horror.
And Superman.
Oh, that's
obviously
she's Lois. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the 2019 version because that
gross.
That got like the worst ratings ever. So
That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. It was
Yeah.
bad.
even
You
the
didn't even watch it.
2006 one did not rate well.
I enjoyed the 2006 as a remake because everybody knows between like 2004 to like 2018 is when they're like, hey, we're going to take all of these good movies from the 70s and remake them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I found it to be entertaining. At least they kept somewhat true. They
Yeah.
dove into the backstory a little bit too much. Like the mom and the son in the attic was
Yeah.
nope.
Doing the nasty
Nope.
in the attic. And the son, Billy, grows up to look like he's just a living embodiment of what Hep C might be.
Wait. Wait, the Billy was having sex with his mom in the attic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you not seen 2006
Yeah. It's like
Black
at the
Christmas?
beginning. It's Billy's backstory. The
Wait,
killer.
hold on a second. The 2006. I don't remember that. I don't remember this at all, dude.
Yeah.
The 2006 remake actually dives into
He's
the
sitting in a
killer's
rocking chair
backstory.
in
Yeah.
the attic.
His mom locked him
Okay.
up in the attic or something,
Yeah.
and she would only come up there to fuck him.
Or
Oh.
to be just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, needless to say, the 74 version is the best.
Oh, the 74 version is so
74.
good.
It was phenomenal.
It's just a good horror movie, like without even like if you took out the Christmas in
Oh
it,
yeah.
it's still like it's a great horror movie in general. I love it. I'm a huge fan of that one.
Yeah.
Un-
Jack Frost.
Nope.
Never seen it. The only Jack Frost I've seen is the one with Michael Keaton.
Terrible movie.
I like it.
Horrible.
I like it.
Nope.
Dude, fun fact. So, when I was a kid, I saw the Michael Keaton one, and you're always watching Frosty. It had what they used to do, like the 20 Days of Christmas or something, where like
Yes.
Rudolph
ABC,
was on.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was on like all night. And then I randomly saw on, I think it was like TNT or something, Jack Frost, like the scary one. And needless to say, like, dude, I never looked at Snowman the same when I was a kid.
Did you like the Michael Keaton one?
Yeah. I mean, I saw it when I was like, 8.
Yeah, I think I only saw it once, but like for a kids movie, it's pretty good. It's a good like family Christmas movie if you're super young.
I remember, I think I saw it when I was a few years older, and I was like,
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna go downstairs and be like, you know what sounds good? I really want to watch the Michael Keaton Jack Frost movie. I'm gonna put that on. No, I would not do that. But like, yeah, as a kid though, it's pretty cool.
So going back to the Black Christmas 2019, for those of you listening, dude, don't watch it. Jesus Christ. I went in thinking, oh, they did another remake. This is going to be cool. And I started it and I'm like, what am I watching? And then they started their little ritual thing. And I'm like, what? What is this? And no, Mr. Bad Guy, don't hurt me. Like, what is this?
Was it the acting or the story or like what was bad about it?
I don't know what the fuck they did. It was like, hey, let's write ideas down on paper, shuffle it, and film a movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Alec and I were actually talking about this. We just we did the newest Hellraiser, and we were talking about this where, kids these days that are like teenagers are going to see that version, right?
Yeah.
And be like, wow, this sucks. And then they may not even know that this, there's 2 other ones, or the 74 one, or maybe this one will be so bad that they won't even want to waste their time seeing one from, 74. And then it kind of ruins that good version. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of remakes and reboots now that no one even knows the original was the best.
And that's why we, as movie fans, have to stand up and show them the way.
Yeah.
Show them the true.
Although there are a lot of good horror remakes that are pretty awesome.
Yes.
Like the Ryan Reynolds Amityville Horror. I thought that movie was fucking awesome. I love it. I think it's amazing.
Dude.
Yeah.
That scene, I'll never forget when I saw it the first time. That scene where he's like washing his face, or at nighttime he's brushing his teeth, and he looks up and like the ghost or whatever is in the mirror reflection.
Uh-huh.
I think that was the first time I've ever seen that in a horror movie. And now you see it all the time. Like anytime someone is like rinsing their mouth or like using mouthwash and they're looking down, you're like, there's going to be something literally right behind them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the first time I saw it. And I was like, I like jumped in my couch. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, mine was the eyes changing. Like him standing outside without a shirt on and the rain coming down and his eyes just like fucking pitch black.
Ryan Reynolds in the rain without a shirt on and his beard.
Yes.
Is that and you were looking at the eyes?
Yes, I really was.
Yeah,
I was.
The reason that one was good too is because Ryan Reynolds is not a horror actor.
No, and I really love these actors. They're pulling out of their comfort zone for this stuff.
Buried.
No, we don't talk about that.
No, you don't. I thought Buried was amazing.
No.
Okay, so I didn't see that one purposely because the thought of being in like a claustrophobic terrifies me. I read some articles on it. They if I'm correct, tell me if I'm wrong. They dig up at the end, but they don't dig the right spot up, right?
They dug up the guy that was his partner, but who was already he was already, like, they saved him.
Oh no, it's
so they did. They saved his partner though.
It never says, but when they dug him up, they're like, oh shit, we got the wrong person. Like this wasn't
Ryan Reynolds.
you.
He dies though, right?
Oh yeah, he totally dies. Damn, he totally dies.
Yeah.
Like I can't even watch The Descent,
dude.
I can't watch it. Scary. I love the idea and the premise of it, but nope.
Because you can't watch those types of movies because you're severely claustrophobic.
Just don't. Why are you guys going into caves, man? Like there's no need to go in there.
Right?
I'll do it.
Then they always get stuck. And then there's always those movie scenes where like they're crawling literally shoulder to shoulder with the rock, like doing it. I'm just like, well, it's too tight. It's too tight in there, man.
like, why do you need to go through this whole laying down?
Okay,
where you can
back to Christmas movies, please.
Happy Christmas
Christmas horror movies with the blood and the guts and the gore. I'm gonna bring it back real quick to A Christmas Horror Story. I want to say the makeup in this is fucking awesome.
Yes,
like the makeup, the costumes, holy shit. I was not expecting like them to like, okay, the elf's hand got cut and that really looked good. And the
first
chopping
elf, he got pissed.
Yes, but all of the makeup in this was amazing.
Yeah, the blood looked good in it too.
The blood was really good.
I loved the blood effects in that. Like the blood looked real.
Yeah, it was the Santa fighting the elves parts were awesome. Probably the least interesting story to me was the changeling thing going on.
Yeah.
The kids in the basement of the school dude, I would never go down there. But you knew they would get locked in. And then when, first off, they're going in the room where this kid was murdered.
Right.
Definitely wouldn't go in there. And then when they were like hooking up in there, I was like, no, get out of there. Okay. What about the most ridiculous thing in that movie? So the dude who had to go take a piss when they were locked in the basement. First off, he goes off alone, and nobody is going off alone. Like they always act so tough in these movies. So he goes off alone really far, and then he pisses in this basement thing. And then I'm just gonna say one thing: nobody would wash their hands.
Mike said,
"Don't point at me on that part."
No. Mike said,
"I wash my hands."
Well, yeah, but I'm saying at this point, you're like, it's a dilapidated basement. Who the fuck has running water?
Yeah.
Why was the sink so clean?
Yeah, and soap.
Yeah, there's no way there'd be enough soap. But dude, if you're down there, right, and you're pissing down there, no one would be, and it's supposedly haunted. People were murdered. No one would be like, I gotta wash my hands. Nobody, dude. He was looking at his face. He was like making sure like his shave was good. I'm like, you got to get the fuck out of there, dude.
Yeah, no, I'd be like, hey, I have to pee. We're all going together. Like,
right.
I would not be walking around by myself. No.
Yes, and any sane person would be like, we need to go as a group. So.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't in the script, so.
It wasn't? Oh no.
To have them all walk together.
That was total improv, apparently. Yep. I guess.
But
no, it's like this. Okay, so cool. This abandoned asylum that no one's been in years.
It was the basement of the school.
and like, oh, well, that's cool that you still have plumbing and running water in here.
Mhm.
I like that. The electricity's out, that blows, but hey, we can have clean water.
Yeah,
I mean,
that part. And then so you find out later on that the ghost girl or whatever locked the door so they couldn't get out. And then
Mhm.
you find out that it somehow like encompassed her body. So she's leaving and that demon girl or whatever is in her physical body.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, she possessed her.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
And
yeah,
she's pregnant,
weird.
supposedly.
Yeah,
Well, she is
right.
after that one scene.
Moments after she screwed that one kid's brains
Yeah,
out in the in the
the
room.
whole 20 seconds.
Yeah, in the murder room.
No,
Yeah,
she didn't screw him in the murder room.
it was like the mannequin area.
It was
Yeah.
it
Or
was
yeah,
the
yeah,
manger
yeah.
scene or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah,
Ugh.
those movies where the female's like possessed or something, and right after they do it, she's just like, I can feel it, the baby in me. I'm like, no, you. I'm like, this is crazy.
No.
No, you can't. No, you
How
can't.
she kept touching her stomach and she was like rubbing it, like, oh,
Mm.
the baby.
I bet you failed biology, didn't you?
It freaks me out. It reminds me of I think it was like Prometheus, the Alien prequel, where she puts like the alien baby in there, and she's like, it's growing. And I'm like, oh god, oh my god.
No.
Is this dirty talk?
It does-
Because this is not how you do that.
That was just an awkward scene. Like I knew what was gonna happen, and then you turned to me and you said, "Is she dry humping? What is
Yeah,
this?
like-
Sixth grade?"
No, like
I said, "No, his pants unzipped," and he's like, "Oh, a whole 2 inches? Okay."
Yeah, she got it out there. But yeah, dude, that so she had sex with him, and then the ghost like put her in
Left
charge
her
again.
right after.
And then right after, dude, this kid basically got forced into it, and she's like, "What did you do to me?" I'm like, "Oh boy, you're in trouble."
I do have to give credit though to that actress because she did a really good job of blank face, and then you could tell when like she changed, like her eyes changed, like physically.
Yeah.
Like she had that blank stare, and then it was like the possession, like she left her and she was just like, oh no, like sad face. Like
Yeah,
I
and
loved that.
one of the scariest parts of that movie was when the camera panned to her face and the ghost girl's face was right next to her.
Yes.
I was like, that scared the shit out of me. I did not expect it.
And I love scenes like that.
Yeah.
Love scenes
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
really cool.
I mean, they have an anthology called Holidays. I watched it, but it was a while ago.
I never heard of it.
It's not that good.
Is it like anthology, like the way Trick or Treat is? Or
Yes, but they're holidays that are, it's like Easter, and then it kind of like forms into St. Patrick's Day. And then St. Patrick's Day has a touch into Halloween that has a touch into Christmas. So somehow they all like
kind of goes through
like a touch point of each.
Like
yeah.
it goes through like a calendar year
Yep.
with like different people or the same like group.
I don't remember. There's a lot of these that I haven't watched. Like I really want to watch Anna and the Apocalypse because I heard it was good.
I don't.
But you don't like musicals.
It's a teen musical. It's like High School Musical.
Oh no.
A teen musical Christmas horror?
Yeah, it's like zombies, like she's fighting off zombies during Christmas.
And it's a British movie too.
Oh,
even better.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. I am not a musical person.
Yeah.
I'll take one for the team. I'll watch it just to see.
Yeah, I mean, you like musicals though.
Not
you guys,
all.
You do have to power through Christmas Bloody Christmas though.
We will.
We'll do it when we get out of here.
Because the concept is really cool, and maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but Alec and I were talking, and I couldn't think of another movie. There's been plenty of Santa killing people movies, but no Santa robots. Can you guys think of any?
No.
No, not unless you consider Terminator 2 a Christmas movie.
Jeez, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
There was that one snowflake in that one scene.
Yes.
And a Christmas ornament.
The dry ice.
Oh, the dry ice.
And
Okay.
the
'cause it's ice,
T1000
yeah.
froze. Yeah.
I think that could really break off into a new like subgenre because that's such a cool topic. Like, just like a robot Santa killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely like a one of a kind. I'll give it that.
I mean, bravo for an original idea.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just-
it was a homage to Terminator 2,
Yeah.
and then
So-
what's it called? Hardware or something in the 90s. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Good God Almighty.
You
You know
okay?
the
Yep.
Have you guys seen it?
What's it called?
I think it's called Hardware.
Hardware. That sounds super familiar.
Yeah, I think it was in the 90s, and this person uses a bunch of tools from the Hardware movie to defend herself or whatever. And there's also
Hardware.
a cyborg in it. Yeah.
Hardware.
sounds
it
so
came out
familiar.
in 1990. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got
I
Dylan
think
McDermott in it.
Dylan McDermott, John Lynch, Stacey Travis, William Hootkin. I don't know.
See, I'm probably
Iggy Pop is in it.
okay. Yeah, now I know the one that we're talking about. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I have seen
The
it.
head of a cyborg reactivates, rebuilds itself, and goes on a violent rampage in a space
Yeah.
marine's girlfriend's house. Yeah. Okay.
So he
Sign me
basically
up.
spliced the two movies together.
Nice.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a big future for that kind of niche market.
Yeah. It's
What-
okay.
What is that one?
The robot head is like it's an American flag paint scheme on it. What the fuck?
America. America. We did try and watch one that was on the, holiday Christmas list on wherever it was on, and it was called The Lodge. Is that what it was?
Oh,
That was good. We watched that a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
I heard
it was.
about that.
It has
The kid that played Billy from
Billy
the
from-
It remakes.
yeah,
Okay.
from the It remakes.
He's
It-
in it.
It was not what I was expecting
I
at
loved
all,
it.
but it was really good.
It's
Okay.
it's a cult. It's a Christmas horror movie.
I mean,
Well,
it has a
with
lot of snow and a
elements.
Christmas tree.
And Christmas presents. There's a dancing Santa on the mantle.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Christmas lights.
Yeah,
And they go
and a frozen dog.
Alicia Silverstone's in it.
Yeah, for like 2
Okay.
minutes. But
Yeah.
yeah.
What did you guys watch that on Hulu or Shudder?
Oh,
Do you have Shudder?
Yeah, we have Shudder. I think it was Hulu. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been Hulu.
In the
The
absolute
Lodge.
titty fucks.
It came out. When did that come out? A couple years. 2020?
2019.
2019.
It got great reviews. I was actually reading something on it yesterday, and it was like it said it was like one of the top 25 newest Christmas horror movies. I didn't know if that was true or not.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of
love
set around Christmas,
yeah, it's on Hulu.
and it's a really good psychological type thriller
yeah.
kind of movie.
Is it have one of those endings? Because you mentioned psychological thriller.
Uh-huh.
Does it have an ending where like you don't really know what happened?
It's got a holy shit ending.
Because I need to know what happens at the end. So,
Yeah, no, you do
It's-
know what happens. Well,
Yeah.
meh.
It's a pretty solid build up.
okay.
You can assume at the end,
Yeah.
Okay.
like the assumption of okay, that happened. Yep, totally happened.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's pretty good. Yeah, we watched it for the first time a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was something like
Wednesday
that.
or Thursday.
We've watched-
it,
We've tried to watch horror Christmas movies every day leading up to this
to this one,
recording.
yeah.
Do you have a top 3 favorite horror Christmas movies?
Like all three?
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. Like what your a top 3? Like what's your
Oh,
number 3,
man.
number 2, number 1?
I couldn't give you an order.
See, I did that with my 3 too. I was like, oh god.
I can't do an order. I will say probably Santa Sleigh's on there just because I loved it.
Totally watching that one because I don't remember it.
It's cheesy, but it's really good. It's got a good gore.
See, I
factor
love
on it.
the 80s campy cheesy thing.
Oh,
Like
this is like a early 2000s movie.
but the campy
Yeah.
feel of the
Oh, for sure.
I would say the 1974 Black Christmas just because I really liked it. And the dude in the attic, like what a creepy concept, man.
oh,
Yeah.
Like it scares the shit out of me.
just to think that somebody is living within inside the walls of your house.
Dude, that's like in every horror movie where they pull the string and like the stairs come down from the attic and you climb up. And there's that brief like millisecond where your head is going above the attic floor and you can't see. And you just know there's gonna be a dude in the corner. It's oh man.
Or behind. Or like behind.
Or behind.
Them.
Yeah.
Because they're looking like straight up and forward, and you're like behind you.
Well, see, for me, every time I see some like if there's an attic staircase in a movie when somebody pulls the rope to let the ladder down, I'm always expecting a body to like
flop down too
because of Halloween Resurrection.
Oh,
ever since that, now like that's expected for me. Like if you're gonna open an attic, I'm expecting a body to fall like right there.
One of my favorite lines is from Black Christmas is when she's on the phone and the police on the other end, the operator is going, "It's coming from inside the house," and she looks up at the camera and it's like and it gets like real serious and she's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, before I forget, I found it on my list. Have you guys seen Massacre on Aisle 12?
No.
Massacre on Aisle 12?
Yeah, you know that movie that came out a couple years ago? It was like last year, Black Christmas with Bruce Campbell.
Yes.
Oh, Black Friday.
Black Friday. That movie kind of took some things from here. Anyway, you should definitely check it out. Massacre on Aisle 12. We had the director and producer and also the actor of it, Chad Ridgely, on our show for that episode. And it was really cool to hear how he like made it and how they were shooting the scenes and everything. It's definitely cool.
Oh,
okay.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, it's a fun watch for sure.
So
and it's Christmas horror.
Is it like a horror comedy or?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say it's 50-50 right down the middle.
Did you see Black Friday?
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
No.
No. Tried too hard.
It pains me to say it because I really like Bruce Campbell and I like Michael Jai White. The Jack dude. He's in a ton of martial art movies that I love, and it just didn't do it.
Yeah, it was it was an okay watch for me, but I don't think I'll revisit it anytime.
Dude, it's really hard to mess up a zombie movie. Like, you don't even need a story, really. Like, just survivors in a store killing zombies, and they just got so weird with it.
Yeah,
zombie aliens, like what?
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
Yeah, it's one like it was okay to see it once, like just to say, yeah, I've seen this, but I'm not gonna revisit it anytime soon. I'm in no rush to see that again.
I mean, I would if there's nothing else to watch.
There's always something to watch.
Yeah, like if I was like with a group of people and someone said, "Hey, I'm going to put this on," I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead."
I'm not going to pay attention.
I'm not going to pay attention. I'll maybe listen to it, but
yeah, 100% check out Massacre on Aisle 12 though, and then
absolutely,
you will laugh really hard at having Chad on our episode. It was so funny.
And then I will go back and listen to that episode after we watch it, so we don't spoil it right now.
Yeah. Don't listen first.
I do that to a lot of your episodes. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch! They damn it.
Yeah, we
they're
spoiled
reviewing
the shit
this movie, and I fucking haven't seen it yet. So now I'm gonna have to watch the movie before I listen to their episode. Rude.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys need to check with me first. Like, hey Tab, have you seen this movie yet? Because we're gonna review it. No. Okay, well we'll review something else.
Well, it's like that day that I wanted to. I was watching World of Worlds, and I went, I need to hit up Justin real quick. Have you guys done this one yet? No, you should probably. Could you guys do that movie? It'd be cool to hear y'all do it.
Yeah, we've been taking a ton of requests. We just did an episode, Student Bodies. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I haven't heard of that one.
Horror comedy.
I know that there was one that we were going to ask them if they seen
Cooties with Rainn Wilson and Elijah Wood.
Have you guys? You guys haven't done that one yet.
No, but I've heard of this.
It's pretty rad. It's a horror comedy. It's a zombie movie, but the thing with it is only kids can be infected.
Okay.
So like if a zombie bites an adult, they just die and that's it. But the infection starts when a little girl eats a infected chicken nugget.
Yeah, it's really great. Oh, it's fucking fantastic. Oh God, it's so great.
Like the chicken nugget meat is like gray and slimy,
And it
the
like
girl,
she like bites into it and it like pusses out.
and she's super nonchalant about eating. She's like, "Oh, that one was tasty. I'll just keep going." Like, why would you? How do you not know what you just ate?
Yeah, this cast looks incredible.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking great. Like you would not expect it. It's super B. We came across it one late night when we were just like nothing else to watch.
Yeah.
And boom,
it's on
we fell
Peacock.
in love. Yes.
Yes. It's definitely a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Do you?
It's a fun watch.
So you've listed your 2. Do you have a third one?
Yeah. What did I say? I said
You said Black Christmas and
Santa Sleigh.
What was the third one? Oh man, I had a third one. What was your guys' 3?
In no particular order. Mine is the original Black Christmas, Better Watch Out, and oh god, Krampus.
You better
Those
watch out.
Better watch out.
Watch out with the kids with the twist in the middle of the movie.
Oh right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Is that your?
Those are my 3. 74 Black Christmas, Better Watch Out, and Krampus.
Yeah.
Yep. Except my order goes Krampus, Better Watch Out, and Black Christmas.
Yeah.
I feel like it had it and then it like slipped away from me. I'm not sure.
That's okay. There's a lot of good ones out there, but then there's also a lot of
not good
great
ones
out there. Yeah.
Like again, what was it?
Gremlins 2.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I recently. Which one?
Santa's Sleigh? No.
Santa's Sleigh.
Silent Night.
Silent Night. Yeah.
That one was. Oh
Silent
my god.
Night, Deadly Night. That one.
It was so hard to get through.
There's like 30 Christmas horror movies that are called
Silent Night.
I know. There's so
the one
many.
that was in 84. Is that what it was?
80.
It had like a
83 or
Halloween
84.
2 vibe to it.
Yes. Yeah, it has a super Halloween 2 vibe.
Super Halloween 2 vibe. But I just couldn't do it.
Well, I got Shudder the other day because I got a free trial, and then they're doing a promotion where it's 99 cents a month for the first year.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys talk about that one. Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then I also saw Screambox, which you could sub to.
What's that?
It's like the same thing.
Oh, just another Shudder?
Yeah.
Okay. We used to have this channel like 10, 15 years ago. It was called FearNet.
I remember that.
Which is basically Shudder now, but it was all free. It was just a horror movie channel, and like it had a whole shitload of movies on demand.
Fuck yeah.
And it was amazing. I miss FearNet. It was so good.
I feel like we need to dive more into looking up horror movie Christmas horror movies.
Do like a part 2 to this one sometime.
Maybe even bring it back next year and we actually watch more than just what we watch.
Happy Christmas Ween.
Happy Christmas Ween. There we go.
Yeah.
Well,
need to see Violent Night though for sure. And the mean one.
Oh
God, yes.
God, so ready for that one and the mean one. Well, we could always bring that back next year.
I know it's not a Christmas horror movie, but it's another children's movie turned into horror, and that's that Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Yeah.
I want to see that. That looks pretty rad.
Yeah, wait, is that out? No, that's not out.
No, it's not.
No, I think it comes out in March.
February or March.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks sick.
I want to see that so bad. It looks amazing. Well, Justin, thank you, man, for being on and doing this with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Do you wanna plug your stuff real quick?
Yeah, sure. So at Horror Wheel on Twitter, Wheel of Horror with underscores in between the words for TikTok and Instagram, and you can find us everywhere that has podcasts.
You guys are doing awesome with your episodes. I enjoy hearing them every week. Your Friday episodes, your Monday episodes, always cool. Great stuff.
Always get notified, and I'm like, yes, I get to listen to it on my way to work.
Yeah,
because they're perfect. They're perfect. They're 30 minutes, and by the time I drop Gunner off at school, I hit play as I'm pulling away, and as soon as I pull into work, it's usually over at that time.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Awesome. Yeah, we try to be pretty strict with the timing, just because I don't know. I feel like 30 minutes is a good length.
It is.
Yeah,
it really is, especially when you're talking about like horror movies and movies that you guys do. And I mean, you just pack everything into that 30 minutes, which is fantastic.
Thank you. The next thing I want to do is make shirts, man, because I see everybody making shirts and I'm like, I want to wear something cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys make shirts and shit. we'll definitely get one.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my plan, is to get a shirt from each pod that I regularly listen to and just kind of support everybody.
But yeah, so yeah, man, thank you again for being on the show, man. We really appreciate
Super
you
fun.
coming on.
I hope it was fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
yeah, thanks for having me. I can't wait to hear when you guys check out those movies that you have not listened to.
Yes.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, watched. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
for
first,
sure.
then listen. So many missed episodes
Because we haven't seen
because we haven't seen the movie yet. I don't want to spoil it.
I know it's tough. It's tough.
Well, you can find all of our stuff by visiting our link tree. That's linktr.ee/happy hour podcast 3. You can find our merch store with a whole bunch of new designs that we've added. All of our listening platforms. So wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, we are there as well.
You could buy us a coffee.
You could buy us a coffee
Because
to show your love and support for the show.
This one right here, I'm pointing at myself because I know you
Yes.
guys can't see. Loves coffee very much.
And all of our socials are there. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube,
TikTok,
TikTok,
Instagram.
Instagram, yes, that's the other one.
Mhm.
And also
There is the second tab, the small little second tab from the top is Unfortunate Whores, which is a podcast that Lisa from Designated Quizzers, Jen from what I had heard and myself just talk about things that men don't think women talk about, which is really, really random shit. And it's quite funny.
girl talk.
It's total girl talk. We get shit faced or soar above the clouds and kind of let her rip. End of the year is going to be dropping on the 22nd. We just finished that one this past week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into 2023.
Uh-huh. And
we forgot to mention in this episode who won the Home Alone fan cast.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Yes.
By like 63%.
Good job.
Thank you. Leskus came in second place with like 36%, and you had 18 or something.
I went too deep in the star power, but that's okay.
You went too hard in the paint.
Yeah. I don't care. I had fun. It was great.
Oh, it was super fun.
Thank you for listening to this episode.
Thank you guys for voting on anything that we put on Twitter. Thanks for commenting on anything that we put on Twitter.
And next week we will be releasing our previously recorded year in review episode.
And I didn't cry.
Yes,
I didn't cry. Yay me! I didn't cry. It's almost 2 hours long, but it's totally fucking worth it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun to make that one. So thank you guys for listening to this. We hope you all have a safe and happy Christmas.
Thank you again to Justin.
And thank you again to Justin for being here.
I do what I can.
Very cool. Send our love to the rest of the Wheel of Horror crew.
Absolutely.
And hope you have a Merry Christmas too, man. You and your whole family, all you guys.
You
Happy
too,
Christmas.
guys.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to this episode.
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas. We will see you in 2023. Don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive. Check you later.
Bye.
Peace.